Today, we see Doc sitting on his bed. He can't fall asleep. He has anxiety.
Cool, brisk morning out here in Ohio. Got a poke last night on Facebook from Doc. Talked to him this morning and he said he had a hard time falling asleep. Might go over there and put in a ceiling fan in his bedroom.
Are you guys just spending all your time online again? You're doing dog yoga today at noon? Just $5? Girl, that's a steal. Doc, I see that you're doing some day trading. Just be careful for those bubbles, because you don't want them to... It's a pretty nice day outside. How about you guys disconnect and I'll teach you guys a pretty fun game. Baseball is back. Isn't that right?
I understand that you were born in New York, but now that we're in Cleveland, you should be an Indians fan.
Do you guys want to hear the rules? Hey Doc, I know you're stressed, strange times, no sleep. These times, you care, nightmares, so scared, it's deep. White noise, a fan, it will make you count sheep. So today we have a ceiling fan. It's the Fanaway ceiling fan, the Australian original. This fan has 4 retractable blades. So when you're not using it, you can put the blades away. So it's got this cage light kit, which has 3 vintage LED bulbs, which have sort of a modern industrial feel to them. The bulbs are dimmable, and the ceiling fan comes with a remote control. Tool time. We're gonna need a step ladder, flat screwdriver, adjustable spanner, wire cutters, pliers, safety glasses, pull up, hear me, I see you took something. You're tough, he's not. Asleep, you don't witness. Pause out, don't flout, he's good at forgiveness. All right, let's do a little bit of practicing. Senator, you are up first.
All right, Doc, I see that you are still wearing that Yankees hat. So you're up next. All right, installation time. First step is to turn the power off at the electrical panel. Next step is to secure the mounting bracket, feed the wire bundle from the fan's motor through the bolt and pin cover, through the down rod, and through the ceiling canopy. Make sure you feed the down rod through the ceiling canopy before you feed the cable through. Use the bolt and pin to secure the motor to the down rod. Hang the down rod on the mounting bracket. Make your electrical connections. All of the electrical components are going to run through the remote control receiver, and then the remote control receiver is going to connect to the power from the house. At this point, you can finish attaching the ceiling fan canopy. You're going to connect the light cover, light base, and then there's a dome at the end. Next up is a time lapse.
The big reveal.
Listen, can y'all hear that? That pitter pat. Listen, such peace, wearing, need not explain. Listen, your sleep will never be the same.
So now that it's in, what do we think about it? It's pretty cool looking. It definitely has a modern look to it. The light bulbs are pretty unique. The light bulbs do come with it. You could take similar light bulbs and put them in your ceiling fan. So installing the ceiling fan is a little bit more complicated than doing a ceiling fan without a remote control because there are a couple extra wires, but it's pretty straightforward. The fact that the ceiling fan's blades, they retract, means that when you're not using it, you can retract them and they'll probably gather less dust. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool fan.
Bottom of the ninth. 2 outs. Doc is down 1 with a man on second.
Wow, I guess you really are a Bronx bomber.
Why won't this remote work?
Today, we see Doc sitting on the porch. His fried roast is coming over. He hopes she can see the porch light. It's broken.
Another one day in Ohio. Summer's on its way. Doc sent me a message. Via Messenger on my Facebook. He said that we're just coming over later. And that the front light broke. You're gonna have that bed.
Suspended in time and place for a moment, portrait of a dog. His name is Doc. A mirror with supernatural powers shows up in his home. Is it a privilege? A blessing? Or will he fall victim to its power? Today we find out in a shadowland called the Living Room. So weird, it says that this mirror will grant you 3 wishes and it only works today. It's your house, so do you wanna do the 3 wishes? I know we usually eat around this time, so whatever you want. So today we have the outdoor LED lantern. This thing has a nice feature where it will not run during the daylight. There's a little sensor on top. Daylight is automatic switch off. Because it's LED, save on the battery. So the light is 3,000 kelvin. That'll give it away. It's LEDs, which give you about 60,000 hours of runtime. Minimum Yeah, I can't believe that worked before. So, let's do it again. Just, whatever you're looking for. I know it's a weird mirror. Wow, look at that.
All right, installation time. First thing we're gonna do, remove the decorative nut. Okay, so top plate and the bottom plate, and then we are going to put on the decorative arm. Before we move to the next step, make sure that the power is off at the panel. We are going to put on the mounting bracket, make our electrical connections, black to black, white to white, make sure that the fixture is grounded. Then we're going to mount the fixture using the lock nuts. Tighten it up. You've got the level, you can make sure everything's level. Last step is to off the sides and the top so water doesn't get in. And if somehow water does get in, we leave the bottom open so that it can drain. Next up, here's the time lapse.
I got all these hot snacks for y'all less game. Watch out for trees, else you will feel some pain. Have fun, now this week there will come the rain.
So what do we think about the LED energy saving outdoor lantern? It's nice. The glass that is round is a nice touch. 3000 Kelvin color is the right color. Nice, warm, inviting. Light's already going to save you energy because it's LED. And having the daylight sensor allows you to turn it on and then it's just going to stop running during the day. If you are a person who likes to have outdoor lights, but you don't want to worry about, oh, it's sunrise, gotta turn them off, or oh, it's sunset, gotta turn them on. You can still do that, but you don't have to. All right, man. I'm not so sure these mirrors just happen all the time. So, last wish, just whatever you want. You'll make it a good one, and we'll give it a shot. White. Oh wow, look at you. Aren't you a good boy? You're a good girl too. Man's best friend finds his own companion with the help of a supernatural mirror. All is well. Or is it? Be careful what you wish for when you take a trip to the living room. That doesn't seem right.
Today, we see Doc sitting in his bed. He feels blue. He wants to feel green.
Oh man, it's gotta be the warmest day of spring right now. Oh, what a morning. Doc sent me a page that he wants to do some painting, so gonna head over there this morning and see what we can do.
Hey, Mac. Breakfast time, huh? What do you want? The usual? Hey Doc, what's this? I hear you want to paint? What color suits your taste? What makes you faint? You like olive, the green, I see. It's quaint. Today we got the Benjamin Moore Ben Premium Flat Interior Paint and Primer. So it's got paint and primer. So if you have white walls, you're looking to paint, this paint has paint and primer. You might need an extra primer. So this paint is formulated for an easy painting experience. It is splatter resistant. Also, it's low odor. So this dark olive 214030 was a color mentioned by Elle Decor magazine in their Color of the Year issue. All right, tool time. You're gonna need things to prep with. You're gonna need things to make sure the paint doesn't go where you don't want it to go. And you're gonna need things to paint with. You need brush, roller, tray to keep the paint in for the roller, handle. That'll make your painting go much, much easier, much, much faster. Different types of paints, oils versus latexes, need different types of brush. They do have foam brushes. Not a big fan of foam brushes. The only thing I like about foam brushes is, if after I'm done painting, I get a little nick somewhere, or I notice that there's one spot that's a little bit thin, grab like a foam brush, just dip it right in the can of paint and just do a little touch up. You'll want a paint scraper, utility scraper, sanding tool, a little screwdriver. This'll, with a flat edge, this'll help you. If there's any switch plates or outlet plates, you'll want to remove those. It's also a good time to consider getting new switch plates or new outlet covers. It's very inexpensive, and it's something that will make a big difference for $1. A cordless screwdriver. Consider how the room is going to be ventilated. You'll want a mask. You'll want a pair of gloves. So some tape. More important than the tape is your technique. Cover your floors with plastic, and you can also do it with cloth. The advantage of plastic is that if you do have a spill on top of the plastic, it's not going to soak through. Disadvantage of the plastic, a little bit hard to move around on, a little bit slippery. Cloth, advantages, you can move on it pretty nicely. Disadvantages, if you have a big spill on it, it's gonna soak through the cloth. tools to do painting. A lot of different ways to do it. A sprayer is nice. There's different size rollers, a lot of different equipment you can use to do some painting. This is some stuff that works for me. Also, if you're at the store, you're picking up some stuff, get some paint thinner, for the right type of paint that you have. For all the people that don't get any paint, somewhere they don't want to get it, good for them. Chances are you'll probably get a little bit of paint somewhere you don't want. Oh no, whose paws were there? White paint, Miss Hat. I know you want your pick. That cream, too drab. He's sad, you're mad, go talk, right now. No cap.
Hey, Mac. Lunchtime, huh? What do you want, the usual?
Installation time. 3 parts. Prep, mask, paint. For prep, anything that's loose, take your instrument, take your putty knife, scrape it away. Add some spackle, let it harden, sand it till it looks smooth and feels smooth. Next, you're gonna want to mask. Take your tape, push in one side of it, and then run that putty knife all the way in there and seal it. As soon as the paint is dry enough that it's not gonna run, take that tape off. Do not let it sit too long or it's gonna peel back some paint. You're gonna have to paint that area again. Paintbrush. So for the corners of the wall, you're going to use the wide end to run it along. And up by the ceiling, you want to use the more narrow, nice, long brush strokes. And you want to, you got the one side where you're pushing the paint and then come in from the other and try to cut that edge in real nice. Take your time in the corners. Take your time, up by the ceiling, because it's harder to remove paint than it is to just get it right the first time. With a roller, you're gonna unload in one direction, put it in, sweep it diagonal, unload it vertically, and then go the other way, horizontally to make it even. If you do it like that, you really decrease your chance of leaving roller marks. Next up, time lapse. Olive, that green, it's so transformative. It's peaceful, statement making. I do give. It's timeless shade, something you can't outlive. Now that we've painted, what do we think about the Ben Premium Interior Paint and Primer? It's nice. It's easy to work with. After working with a couple different paints, you'll notice when you're using a premium paint versus the paint that you're going to get, it's not a premium paint. I think that this paint is a paint that I would recommend to anybody. It's easy to work with, and it looks very good. We did 2 coats. That was plenty. I do like that it is a paint and a primer. So if you're painting over a light area, it covers that area, very easily. We have not tested it on a dark area. I would imagine it would be more challenging to use this paint if you're painting over a dark color. Dinner time, huh, Mac? What'll it be? The usual? How in the world? Doc! Senator! Come here! Hi, I'm Mario. For the last few years, I've been rehabbing a number of homes in the Cleveland area. Redesign the interiors of these places and rebuild the outsides of it pretty much the way they did 4 years ago. The purpose of our story is to show the many steps involved in taking an old house in the middle of some challenging times and improving it.
Today, we see Doc sitting in his favorite chair. He wants to read the news. The light in the room is very dark.
Welcome. Beautiful day here in Ohio. My best friend Doc just called me. He said something about trying to read in a dark room. It's straining his eyes. Gonna head over there this morning and see what we can do for him.
XASH812, is that you banging around underneath that chair?
Hello, Dr. G. I see that you are back again. Did you make sure to wipe off all the mud from your boots? I'm still cleaning up from last time.
Yes, I wiped off my boots.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Please don't make another mess.
Hey, you better not give that new TV the Wi-Fi password. Can't believe you bought this whole house just from this one photo. Today, I see that you peruse the news. The light in here does not allow much sight. Do you foresee a way to make this bright.
So today we have some recessed downlights, 5 to 6 inch. These are retrofit. They will go in existing cans. They're suitable for wet locations. There's no mercury and there's no ultraviolet light, so they're safe for your artwork. And 90 plus CRI. Tool time. There's a lot of different tools out there, some more general, some more specialized. I'm gonna go through the tool belt and tell you about some of the tools that I'm gonna carry while installing these lights. Could have some safety equipment, goggles with the side shields, dust mask, something to prevent, drywall getting in your nose and mouth. Get the voltometer. It can be good to, double check, make sure that you're not working on a live wire, you're not gonna electrocute yourself. Some general tools. Third thing would be these aviation snips. Definitely, cut through the 14.2 with ground wire. String right here. So we're doing 3 lights in a row. So to make sure that they're all lined up, especially that middle one's, right in line with scraping tool, a tape measure, pencil so you can mark it. Step finder might be useful. Drywall saw, because I know what's above the ceiling, but if you don't, this might not be the best tool for you. Got some screwdrivers, got the cordless, and pliers. I like the lineman ones, but maybe some cutting pliers or a needle nose plier. Wire strippers. It's the easiest way to strip a wire. Stuff for the electrical connection. Wire connector to make the connection. You got staples. Clamp connector when the wire's running. That can be used to complete this project, but everybody's different. Some people like using different tools. Some people might be better with certain tools. So, these work for me, but keep in mind there are some other options.
Stole the print from Doc. I don't see why. I know that you think that it's nice outside, but please respect. I saw it made in pride.
Dr. T, please help me.
X, what's up?
I can't find my charging station. My batteries are low. The house is such a mess.
Yeah, we had to turn that circuit off. Just take a nap, plug in tomorrow.
Last time I didn't wake up for a month. Please, 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 low battery, low battery, low battery.
Yeah, sure. We're out of milk. Installation time. A few words before we start. It's not about how fast you install the lights. It's not about how perfect the hole is that you cut for the can. It's about you fulfilling the vision you have for the space. Also, 1 day, 2 day stops. Be prepared, get your tools out, get the job done, put your tools back where they should be. You don't want to be living in squalor with tools strewn everywhere. Just get the job done. Safety. Shut the power off at the panel. At the circuit breaker panel, shut the power off. You don't want to get electrocuted. Make sure that the space you're in, clear of clutter, you can move around. Read the instructions. Read instructions, all the steps, first to the last. Step 1, you're gonna cut a hole using the template, and then you're gonna pull through 16 inches of the 14-2 with ground wire. Next, you're gonna make the electrical connection. Pull the wire through a knockout. Got all these holes with a little bit of metal. Pop one of those out. Get the wire through. Use a clamp connector, and then connect the black circuit wire to the black fixture wire, white circuit wire to the white fixture wire, and then ground to ground. Close your box back up, and next you're going to connect the fixture. So, if you had an old fixture there that was a little bit larger, or your hole's too big and the trim that's on the fixture doesn't cover it, they got these goof rings. Those may come in handy. So, connect the light, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna angle the box up, and the mounting clips are going to keep the fixture in place. Make sure that the wire is secured. That's it. Next up, here's timelines.
the big reveal.
We see how these lights create some sight. Now Doc is going to be free to leave. You know it's fine to take a break, alright? So now that they're in, what do we think? They're easy to install, they work great, and they don't take much energy. So these lights, they are 2700 Kelvin, so they're soft, white. It's going to give you more of a yellowish color. Some people, they feel that it's relaxing. So these also, they have a 90 plus CRI. So that means they show colors truly as they are, which is nice. Sometimes, some lights like a street lamp or inside of a warehouse, CRI might not be important. It's more about the amount of light. So do you guys want to do more of like a story or more like a picture book? Senator, you got to pick last time. Yeah, let's go with the story. Yeah, I'll probably go over to Ross's garden tomorrow, get some plants, get the garden going. I'm not sure if it's no dogs allowed policy, but I'll give him a call. Doc, did you flip a switch? Senator, did you? X-A12?
Plug me in.